Like most conveyor belt users today, you probably use belts with a synthetic fabric reinforced carcass. Synthetic carcass belts are thinner than older style belts with a thicker cotton carcass. Many users are still using larger number 2 or 1.5 style fasteners on thinner belts that have a synthetic carcass, without knowing that these types of fasteners were designed for thicker belts. Why does this matter? Used with today's thinner belts, number 2 and 1.5 fasteners may actually limit belt performance. The answer? Flexco 190 and 140 Quick Fit bolt solid fasteners. The fasteners specially designed and engineered for today's stronger, thinner synthetic carcass belts. Let's take a closer look at the differences between the older style and the newer style fasteners. Number 2 and 1.5 fasteners worked well on thicker style belts for which they were designed. But the thick cup of a number 2 fastener sinks deeper than necessary into a thinner belt, with the sharper edges potentially damaging carcass fibers and weakening the belt. The shallower cups of the newer style 190 and 140 fasteners ensure the plates sink the proper depth into the rubber, avoiding damage to the belt carcass and maintaining overall belt strength. Older style fasteners will also sit higher on the surface of thinner belts, creating a catch point for cleaners and idlers. The newer style fasteners have been designed to have a lower profile, reducing the risk of interference with belt cleaners and other equipment. Another important consideration in proper fastener selection is pulley diameter. For example, the older style number 2 fasteners are not recommended for pulleys smaller than 750 millimeters in diameter. Operation on any pulley smaller than that can, over time, cause the fastener to pull from the belt and weaken the splice. Whereas the newer style 190 fasteners work on pulleys as small as 450 millimeters in diameter without a problem. Another difference between fasteners is in the teeth. The number 2 and 1.5 style teeth worked well on thicker belts. But on today's thinner synthetic carcass belts, the teeth can come in contact with the opposing plate, preventing proper compression. Since this problem doesn't happen with the newer style 190 and 140 fasteners, a stronger, longer-lasting splice is ensured. The newer style 190 and 140 fasteners are superior in a number of other ways too. These fasteners use thinner, high-tensile strength bolts. This means smaller holes can be drilled through the belt during splice installation, cutting fewer carcass fibers. Additionally, because the newer style 190 and 140 fasteners are more narrow than the number 2 and 1.5, more of them can be used across the splice. This again creates a stronger, more dependable joint. Lastly, the newer style 190 and 140 fasteners feature our patented Quick Fit design. These include pre-assembled mounting bolts and patented piloted bolts, features that lead to fewer steps, easier handling, and faster installations. No matter how you look at it, Flexco Quick Fit 190 and 140 bolt solid fasteners deliver a superior, longer-lasting splice that works better with today's thinner belts, smaller pulleys, and modern conveyor designs. If you're still using thicker belts, continue to use the number 2 and 1.5 style fasteners made for them. But if you're using a thinner synthetic carcass belt, Flexco Quick Fit 190 and 140 bolt solid fasteners are clearly the better choice. Ask your Flexco belt fastener supplier for a demonstration today.